Alright, let's get to the point. So, hello everyone, this is SutōmiZ-YT, and welcome to a Roblox video. It's been a while since I ever posted a video, and there have been reasons to this, but I won't be explaining it. But the thing is, here I am going to be posting an update video on, what was it called? On Southwest Florida Roblox, since they just had an update actually, and there is actually a brand new code that is going to be very much nice for a lot of people who don't know the code. So I'm going to show the code first before doing anything else. And this code is, if I can find it, last update. The reason why this code is called last update is probably due to it being the final update to anything else before we finally get the revamp. If you put in this code, you will end up getting straight up 75,000 from it, and mostly you would just like that's like the amount you would get from it. So there's a lot of things that has changed. More likely there also has been things on vehicles that has changed. But first, I want to go over through the vehicles, then after we go over to the whole track thing. Since it's nighttime, no one will get to see the vehicles properly, or basically anything that's around in the whole map. But these vehicles are the changes to everything, while that there is going to be times where I do have to switch into the police team just for us to see these type of vehicles as well. Where's the lights in here? So, first vehicle that I will want to pull in is a sedan vehicle, which is the striker wide body right here. If I, for some reason, I won't spawn in. That's weird. So this one can. So, we may look at it for a huge second. You can also tell audio has been changed. We'll go in here. So, model has been changed. If you look at it, this is the new model for the wide body vehicles. We no longer have the older models. They have, so the vehicles has fully been changed. If I get in the vehicle right now, you could see this how it looks like with the lights on and everything. There's no interior, so there's no point in changing anything about it. But the vehicle has its regular seats. This is the Striker Daytona. We go out here, and if I'm available to spawn in the wide body this time, which is weird that I'm not allowed. There we go. So if I get out, okay, okay, yeah, I'm gonna let it do its thing. Gonna respawn it. So, here's the wide body over here. So this is currently the wide body. It's basically the same exact model. There's nothing really changed up to it. All of the basic models of a vehicle has been changed. It's basically like the 2023 Terra Brawler. So 20 Brawler, Terra Brawler, TDR, Rancher. The 2021, so basically any car that's in the Dodge, Jeff, and Crystal area has also been they've just all been switched. Well, basically their models have been switched. And I'm also going to show you the police vehicles in a minute, since they also been switched up, and that means we have to join the police team just to see those, including the sheriff's team. But while that, there's also a change to basically, I'm going to take out the SUV so you can see it real quick. Terrera. So, basically, they all got a model change. They all have different things. They still may look like the same, but they're more like accurate to how their the real life vehicles would actually look. But that's how they're gonna be. They all have their own standards. But there's also one thing I do want to mention. One of the limited vehicles that we got in Halloween 2023 Halloween also has their little change of upgrades. because this they also got a remodel, so it's not being left out, it's getting changed. So if you have the Dayton, or basically Contender RXT 1320, the limited vehicle from the Halloween update, you also will get a whole different outlook of the vehicle, including well, I have the thing on it as well, so it's just gonna be exactly that. It has a whole new switch. Vehicle model got changed. It's all how it looks, but right now I do want to go into the police team just to see what they did to those cars, not just leaving the regular street, not leaving the police vehicles out. So I'm gonna go all the way, go straight on to the police team first. So if we go all the way over here, oh god, the lag spike.
Copy option.
Gotta open this door real quick.
I'm not sure which one. 97 on the traffic enforcement.
So if we go over here, then after go to the emergency, you will see a whole bunch of vehicles here. So some of the vehicles did not change, like the Ford, they're not our main focus, but the Dayton vehicles did get an end up change. They end up getting a huge change. Since it's currently nighttime, we got to deal with it. So they end up getting a huge change. It's basically a different model. I don't think sirens have a different model to it at all. But before I do that, I do want to lower down the audio so it does not be very much loud in my ears. So as you can see, the sirens are in the front. If we do lights, we basically get this whole outlook thing. Still, if it's undercover thing. So all of the sirens are perfectly exactly normal. There's no changes to it at all. And that goes with including any different version looking one. So the one with the police thing on it. I just realized something. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did get the right one. If you could tell, the liveries kind of look different now. They don't really look exactly the same as usual. I'm gonna get in the driver's seat real quick so I can exactly show you this. So basically, they also have the different lights. The lights been basically it just like the model rework has been changed a lot. The lights have been shown. You could see that the livery has a little bit change of it. Before it was not looking like that, but hey, now the livery got a whole change. So mostly any of these vehicles, they get a whole change to them. This is, what is it called? The other one. The R undercover. The Striker Pursuit R undercover. And after, I want to physically go to the sheriff's team just to exactly see these because they have their own individual vehicles. What the hell? Okay. They have their own individual vehicles, so here they are. They're finally spawning up. So first, we're gonna look at this one right here, the freaking Daytona one. So as you can see, same exact different model. The livery is exactly still the same as usual. If I turn on lights, this is how it looks with lights on. And after, if we go over here to the Pursuit R HP, which I don't know what is the difference. Oh, it literally just takes away the front bar. That's it. It just takes away the front bar. So the crash bar, whatever that one crash bar is called, I think it is called a crash bar. But it just removes all of that, so no more crash bar on that part. And if I look at this properly, this is before the update arrives. I actually seen this when I was going through. If you go all the way to the shop and go down to right here, the Law Enforcement Plus, you could see the next police team, which you have to get this game pass for, is the Highway Patrol. And there's also a new game pass called Custom Races, which I don't have the exact Roblox for, and I may have to go through it in a whole different video. What the freak happened to my face? Okay. So, while that, other thing is that I do want to go through, which I need to get out of the police team for, because I don't really want to bother being on the thing. There's a whole new job called, what is it? Where is it? It was called drivers something. Drivers Club, there you go. So, first, before I do anything, I do want to go spawn at the dealership. So just I could just drive to the exact location without actually like doing anything. Oh yeah, other thing is when you hover your thing over another person's vehicle, you can actually see their username now. So mostly, if you remember, if you played Southwest Florida for a long time, you would see mostly people exactly right here doing a drag strip race. Now that is different. We got a whole racetrack and everything. I'm gonna drive the vehicle, the wide body, all the way over there. So if I do remember, it's called the Bonta Motorsports Park. I do want to drive this car all the way over there first. Yo, the car is loud. Like I would have it on, but it's like loud. Why is it not going? There we go. So we're gonna drive all the way to Bonta Motorsports Park, which is just going around over here. Basically, if you just take the same route of like going straight down the dealership, you literally, if you just go right over here, I think I missed the damn turn. Yeah, I did. If you go over here and just straight up turn right over here, if you keep going straight down over here, you will end up driving straight into this weird isolated road where basically if you continue going up and after you make a right, you end up meeting up with the speed kart circuit. But this time, if you go straight to the left instead of the right, over here, to the left, and you go all the way where you see this billboard, you will end up seeing a straight area where you could go right over here. Now this is the motorsports park. I don't think I'm supposed to be driving on this, but hey, still works. So this whole area is a new founded area. Here's the drag strip, by the way, the Bonta Springs Speedway. I don't know if there's like actually a thing where you can like fully comprehensive for the race. I think people are actually doing that for that. That's cool. So going all the way over here, that's where the drag strip is, where that whole black area of the track is. If we go down here, I suppose, if I'm actually doing this right, or is this the way when you finish with the drag strip? Oh no, down here. So down here, you'll end up meeting this whole area, and once you turn right into this area, you end up seeing this one whole section where you see the parking lot and so forth, and after you see that whole thing. So it does not have an interior. You can't really enter in here. You can't do nothing in there. But physically, if you go over here where I am, where all of the stands, where most of the people would sit down and so forth, you would meet up with a racetrack. This racetrack is quite huge. It's an oval racetrack. It should be, I think. Yeah, it's an oval racetrack. Mostly, I'm gonna go switch it to the job just so we could get a proper look at this. Basically, you get to see a whole bunch of cars driving around. Since I'm on like minimum, like almost max to minimum graphics, we could see the whole track. I am gonna switch the job though before doing anything else. So when you switch it to the job, you get placed into this one whole. Oh my days! You get placed into this one whole area. And now this is where it's like to the side of it. It's not really close, it's not really far. And this little thing right here. Now, if I go on here with any car, so I'm gonna use my McLaren as an example. If I go over here and I have to just drive into this should give me something, but I don't think it's not gonna give me it. Or do I have to be the one doing something? Oh well. So in this whole area right here, this little gated community looking like place. Once you drive down through over here, this is where this is like where you spawn when you join in the job. There you go, the Baltic Springs Motor Columns. And where is the damn racetrack? And after the park is right over there. It does not have its own like location thing yet for some weird reason. Like the logo is not there. But it's close by. You just get to drive over here. Just go out. Mostly meet up with the thing. Oh, there's another thing right here. Mostly there's two whole entrance points. I think I went through the wrong entrance points when I first did this. But if you go right over through here, I don't know how you exactly get onto the track. There should be a way. Yeah, because it just brings me back over here. Oh, the check in the paddock. So if you go over here, there should be something right here. Because before, this wasn't here when I first came. But I don't know how you access these. It's probably because the server I'm in is not really in the proper thing server. And I still do want to check, how do you, in the heavens, do you get on the racetrack itself? Oh, right over here. So once you're going over here, there's also another one of these blue things. All of these blue things I'm going at is all basically where you could start all races that you want to do with people, friends. I don't know how many people are gonna, I don't know what the limit is in here. If I turn over here, oval entrance, then after, if we go right over here, we are straight into oval track. So yeah, this is the whole new update to the game, where this is where you get to be go up against all of your friends. The whole middle point is probably for the drifters, the people who have the drift belts to the vehicle, because I know sometimes you can be stylish and just do your own thing over here. But yeah, mostly, as you can see, two guys, someone in a Ferrari doing their own thing. I don't have a drift build vehicle. I sold mine apparently, so I don't have it. But mostly, overtrack is all over here. Just do the driving. You get to do everything that's chaotic, and probably just do some races with your friends. I'm probably sure some people are probably going to do this with a lot of their fans if they play Southwest Florida. So that is the end of the video that I wanted to go over. Mostly, some of the vehicles got a whole remodel, including one limited car, and that's all that's going to be happening to it. I don't really see anything else happening next. It says last update as in the code, so if I look at the Discord right now, which I am, it has been stated before, and this game is also having thing. Oh yeah, they also added a little. They also added something to the houses. Well, basically, new car condos. Ability to customize your vehicle at your property at the new car condos, and mostly just whatever this is. It's a whole bunch of things. They're doing some bugs fixes and so forth. And if I go back in announcements, it should be. Basically this is apparently the last update before the what's it called, the last update before the whole map revamp. So I don't know how long this is going to take for them to make the whole revamp in exactly, but hey, this is probably the last update we're ever going to get. There is no, I wish there was a limited to it, but there's not, and I feel like a huge chance when the map comes out, there's probably going to be like 2 to 3 new limiteds coming out. I haven't been checking the vehicle developments and so forth. I just haven't been checking them, so I have no clue what car has been coming out. All I know about a vehicle was the McLaren F1, not the Formula 1 car, the McLaren F1. all I know is about that car. I haven't seen it yet in game, so it's probably on its own course. The Florida revamp will be arriving in Q2. If you're wondering what Q2 means exactly, it means second quarter of the finish of the calendar year, or that's basically April, May, or June. That's what Q2 basically when Q2 is. And mostly they showed all of the things and so forth. There is a new job which was in which you need the law enforcement plus, which I pretty much did go through. But the thing is that has me questioning was when I was going over through these photos, I've been seeing some certain vehicles that we actually don't have in game, and a vehicle that got removed from the game a long time ago, which was the Koenigsegg 1-on-1, and I wish they do bring that vehicle back. They did show the map, they did show some UIs and so forth. They did show the thing, but this is the final update we're probably gonna get from Southwest before the full map revamp fully comes out. So I'm glad all of you guys would proceeded to watch this. This is probably a long ass video from your perspective, and I will see you guys later. Enjoy this update while it lasts, because I don't know what the hell that next update is, and this game is probably gonna womp. So later, everyone.